It was an addiction that took me many years to break, like pancakes and potatoes, things like that, which on one hand, they seem very benign, but for me, those were part of my exit strategies. And now with watermelon, it's not an exit strategy. Or green juice is not an exit strategy. It's just pure nourishment. So when I'm nourishing myself, that's one thing. But when I'm repressing and suppressing my emotions, even if you're skinny, you can still have a lot of repressed emotions. Usually
Right.
the skinny people, they have other exit strategies, like all the exercise addicts. I was an exercise addict for years. I used that to escape my emotional confrontations. But there's a lot of obese people. Maybe they don't use that exercise as an exit strategy, although it's a lot better one for your case. You know what I'm saying? So it can have healthy connotations, but when you get down to the deep understanding of really getting free emotionally, it doesn't matter what your exit strategy is. You want to learn how to sit still and be with yourself and love yourself the way you are and observe the pain being released instead of stuffing it back down with donuts, stuffing it back down with food, stuffing it back down with pizza, stuffing it back down with carbohydrates. Okay, I'm talking about,
Exactly.
does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I want you to start. I mean, this is something it's not overnight. It's like this is a process that takes place over time. You build more courage, you fall off the wagon, you knuckle down a little tighter, you recommit to loving yourself, you recommit to the path of health, you recommit to the weight loss, you recommit to loving yourself and really becoming an authentic human being that actually has to deal with their problems, because most of us don't. We chase money, we chase relationships, we chase food, we chase power, we do anything and everything we can to distract ourselves from actually feeling and releasing and being present with those things that go against our mental constructs of life. Like, it should be this way, and if it's not, I'm going to freak out. Instead of being more
Exactly.
open, more accepting, more just letting go and releasing into things that normally would bother you, with enough presence and enough awareness, you can begin the process of, a stressful day. You can, instead of going to get a cheeseburger, you can go or a cake or donuts, or usually it's sugar for stress. But for some
Yeah.
people, it's more savory foods. It depends on where you're at. I know all about this stuff. Trust me. Just because I wasn't ever obese, that's why I did the bodybuilding, because it helped me to have this. The bodybuilding I learned very recently, as I looked back over the years, was an excuse for me to have an eating disorder. You know what I'm saying? And get away with it. So does that make sense to you?
It does. It does.
Okay. And so we're releasing these exit strategies, and particularly in your case, it sounds like it's food. And
It
so
is, yeah.
so that's like your probably in your awareness, Ivy. That's pretty much your main release exit strategy.
That's a,
Okay.
Yeah, it's everything. It's everything to me. Excitement, and I celebrate with it when I'm down. Yeah, it's my comfort. I really do eat. I don't eat to live. I really live to eat. Like, I'm always thinking about that next thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least your awareness is good. That's a lot of hope. But there are commitments. There are choices to be made to stay open, but also to to care for this body according to the laws of nature, to really have reverence for what I call God and Mother Nature, and to look at those laws of Mother Nature. Cheeseburgers will not grow on trees when man is gone, but the apples will. Berries will be here, the grapes will be here, all the herbs will be here, but the cooked food won't be. The natural, wholesome, raw, living foods of nature, those are gifts. Those foods not only will dissolve the acid crystals in your joints and antioxidize the toxins that are sitting on your butt and in your thighs and on your stomach and in your colon, but it will also, help to bring beauty to your skin. strength to your hair, clarity to your eyes. Your nose and your smell will increase. Your taste buds, like I can just eat, this is how far I've come, Ivy. Now, I was a bodybuilder and I did like all kinds of filet mignon and stir-fried vegetables with all these soy sauces and, you name it. Ice cream with the protein powders to put on muscle and get my calories in and all this weird stuff. And so I know all about it. But now I sit down with a box of spinach and it's exciting to me. I know it sounds crazy, but what it is, it's like a reverence. More so than a sensationalism in your neurons. It's more of a real, I'm just thankful. I just did a water fast too. So when I did the water fast, that just now I'm on the juice fasting, but that just accelerates my, ability to really enjoy the taste of a piece of lettuce.